Welcome, everyone. Today, we're going to explore some of the most dynamic and impactful career paths in the business world: accounting, finance, and supply chain management. If you're thinking about your next professional step or are curious about opportunities in these sectors, you're in the right place. I'll be guiding you through this journey. Let's dive in and see what this presentation has to offer. Before we get started, let's take a quick look at today's agenda. First, we'll break down the different career pathways in accounting, looking at entry-level roles all the way up to executive positions. Next, we'll explore career growth in finance, and then we'll analyze key supply chain roles that drive global business. Finally, we'll wrap up with key takeaways you can use to plan your next steps. Ready? Let's begin with the world of accounting. Let's start at the foundation: entry-level positions in accounting. These roles serve as the starting point for many professionals, providing essential experience and building blocks for advanced roles later on. The staff accountant role is often the first stop for new graduates. It centers around tasks like maintaining the general ledger, preparing reports, and reconciling accounts. To land this role, a bachelor's degree in accounting or finance is usually required, and working toward your CPA credential can set you apart. And next, we have accounts payable/receivable clerks. These specialists keep transactions moving, processing invoices, handling payments, and managing relationships with vendors and customers. An associate's or bachelor's degree in accounting or a related field is typical. Lastly, there's the junior auditor. This role is about learning the ropes of audit planning and execution, assisting in tests, and documenting findings to ensure transparency. Most junior auditors hold a bachelor's degree in accounting and are considering CPA certification. Each of these positions provides a solid entry point, setting the stage for intermediate opportunities. Let's see what comes next as experience grows. As accountants build skills and credentials, they move into mid-level positions where responsibilities expand. The senior accountant oversees accounting operations and prepares complex financial statements, ensuring everything complies with laws and standards. By this stage, a CPA certification and a few years of experience are essential. The internal auditor steps deeper into risk management, conducting thorough audits, recommending improvements, and helping safeguard the business. Along with CPA, the CIA designation can boost credibility, with 3 to 5 years experience being ideal. The tax accountant specializes in preparing returns and planning tax strategies. They ensure companies remain compliant with ever-changing tax laws, a key role for both businesses and individuals. Specializing in tax and having relevant certifications is a must at this level. These roles offer greater autonomy and decision-making and are stepping stones to senior leadership. Speaking of which, let's look at senior-level opportunities. Now, let's talk about reaching the top ranks in accounting. The accounting manager leads accounting teams, manages staff, and oversees complex reporting. Leadership and communication skills become as important as technical skills, and most have a CPA and between 5 to 7 years experience. The controller is responsible for everything accounting, from daily operations to budget preparation and financial analysis. Often, controllers will complement their CPA license with advanced degrees such as an MBA and have significant experience. At the pinnacle, the director of accounting shapes financial policy and strategic direction. Reporting directly to the CFO, directors manage budgets and make high-level decisions. This role typically requires 10 or more years of experience, a CPA, and proven leadership capabilities. Progressing to these positions requires not just technical expertise, but also strategic and management skills. Let's see who sits at the very top. At the executive tier, the Chief Financial Officer or CFO plays a crucial role. The CFO oversees all financial activity for the organization, from strategic planning and budgeting to risk management and compliance. Beyond technical knowledge, CFOs need vision, leadership, and the ability to influence decisions at the highest level. Extensive experience, CPA certification, and often an MBA are standard credentials for this highly visible position. With accounting covered from entry to executive, let's smoothly transition into the world of finance. Just as in accounting, entry-level finance positions are vital to building a strong foundation. The financial analyst analyzes financial data, prepares reports, and assists with forecasting. A bachelor's in finance is required, and earning the CFA designation even at level 1 is highly recommended. Investment banking analysts dive into financial modeling and help prepare materials for pitches and deals. They're involved in conducting due diligence for high-stakes transactions, and strong analytical skills plus a relevant bachelor's are must-haves. The credit analyst evaluates the creditworthiness of individuals or organizations by reviewing financial statements and recommending actions. Bachelor's degrees in finance or accounting are standard requirements. These first roles are the first stepping stones for a rich career in finance. Let's see where this track can take you over time. With experience and certification, finance professionals can progress into mid-level positions with even wider scope. The senior financial analyst uses advanced modeling and strategic analysis skills and may mentor junior colleagues. A CFA credential and a few years of experience are usually needed. The portfolio manager is responsible for managing investment portfolios, making decisions, and nurturing client relationships. This role demands deep expertise, with CFA certification and several years of hands-on experience. The financial planning and analysis manager oversees budgeting, forecasting, and comprehensive financial planning for organizations. An MBA and considerable experience, combined with sharp analytical abilities, round out this position. These roles require not only technical mastery, but also the ability to shape strategy and drive organizational success. Let's take a look at senior-level opportunities. As finance professionals climb higher, they take on leadership and strategic positions. The finance manager oversees financial operations and drives strategic planning and reporting efforts. This typically involves working across departments and leading teams, with an MBA and 7 to 10 years relevant experience. Next, the director of finance is responsible for financial strategy and manages the finance team, often reporting to the CFO. This role leads planning and policy setting. 10+ years of experience are standard, with strong strategic skills expected. The treasurer manages the company's liquidity, investments, and risk management. This position calls for deep expertise in finance, generally including CPA or CFA certification. Reaching these roles means you're solving complex problems, guiding teams, and steering organizational finances. Let's finish up finance by highlighting the top executive position. At the summit is the Chief Financial Officer. Alike in accounting, the CFO in finance leads all financial activities, shapes strategic plans, and oversees risk management. The demands at this level are immense. Deep industry expertise, CPA or MBA credentials, and strong leadership skills are prerequisites. With these pathways mapped out in both accounting and finance, let's round out the presentation with a look at supply chain management. Let's shift focus to supply chain management, where entry-level careers can quickly open doors to complex and global challenges. The supply chain analyst gathers and interprets data to optimize processes and improve efficiency. This role typically requires a bachelor's degree in supply chain management or a related field. The procurement specialist seeks out suppliers, negotiates contracts, and oversees purchasing processes, helping companies get the best deals and maintain healthy vendor relationships. Again, a degree in supply chain management is key. The logistics coordinator keeps goods moving, ensuring shipments are properly organized, inventory is in check, and deadlines are met. These professionals are the backbone of operations, and education in supply chain management is essential here. These jobs build hands-on experience and prepare you for managerial and strategic roles ahead. With a few years of experience, professionals move into more strategic and supervisory positions. A supply chain manager coordinates the end-to-end supply chain process, implements optimization strategies, and leads cross-functional teams. Focuses on developing KPIs, managing budgets, and risk mitigation. The operations manager oversees daily operations within a warehouse or distribution center, manages teams, ensures productivity targets are met, and implements process improvements. An inventory manager monitors stock levels, oversees ordering, and coordinates with other departments to prevent shortages or excess. Advanced knowledge of inventory management systems is important. A supplier relationship manager serves as the point of contact between the company and suppliers, resolving issues and negotiating long-term agreements. This role often involves travel and requires strong relationship-building skills. Senior supply chain professionals take on leadership and strategic responsibilities. Director of Supply Chain sets overall strategy for the supply chain organization, responsible for policy development, large budgets, and reporting to senior leadership. Director of Procurement oversees procurement strategy, leads procurement team, and manages complex supplier negotiations. Focuses on ethical sourcing, contract compliance, and optimizing cost and value. CPSM certification and 10+ years experience required, plus strong leadership and negotiation skills. Director of Logistics develops logistics strategy, manages logistics teams, and maximizes efficiency across transportation, warehousing, and inventory. Drives supply chain resilience and continuous improvement. APIC certification and 10+ years experience required, with strong strategic and analytical abilities. Leading the supply chain function at the executive level is the Chief Supply Chain Officer, or CISCO. Chief Supply Chain Officer. Executive roles responsible for global supply chain strategy, digital transformation, sustainability initiatives, and alignment with business goals. They represent supply chain interests in boardroom discussions and drive innovation across the organization. These jobs build hands-on experience and prepare you for managerial and strategic roles ahead. As you've seen, whether you're starting out or moving towards executive leadership, accounting, finance, and supply chain management offer rich pathways filled with progression and possibilities. Achieving success in these fields means investing in your education, pursuing relevant certifications, and building practical experience. No matter where you're starting, there's a clear road ahead, with each step lifting you toward new levels of skill, responsibility, and impact. Thank you for joining today's session. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe, and share this with anyone launching their career in these exciting fields. Good luck on your professional journey, and I hope you reach the heights you aim for.